Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why? Please, we came here to get
We were
away
lucky.
from
We had
the
the coin
fighting.
to pay the toll to those bandits. Many didn't.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. Best of luck wherever you might go. I'm just here to keep watch.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
I want to go home. I'm cold. I don't like this.
The chanters are still operating their board.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Let all repeat the chant of life.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons. One of them's that can only say the chant of light. His board has led... My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste. What?
Oh, you got him to speak! Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Your king is dead! There is no...
Yes.
legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people! Darkness swallowed the marshes whole! This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn! I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours. You were right. I will go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. The revered Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here. Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon it. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us. Yes, my lady? Who might you be? I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the King's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. The revered Mother leads this flock. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
Let us pretend that I was such a mage.
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn. We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magic, if only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so. In her study, no doubt, preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate. Our ban was summoned by Tean Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned. If the matter is important, certainly. Other than the Darkspawn horde, none of it is good. Tean Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster. None that we know of. Tean Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them. Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any... He must be very ill if they chase miracles. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies. Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness. They are. With the ban having taken his men north, we will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. Now, unless there's something else you need. I cannot openly help you, I fear. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service? That is very generous of you. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay... Now, unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly. Only if you are interested in the business of mages. I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the right of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong. If the right of annulment is invoked, the tower and every living...
We need the Circle's help. We should go and find out what's happening.
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde. Travel safely.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Those who seek redemption be delivered. Those who have sinned be forgiven.
Spread across all four corners of the world. Let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Then shall the Maker return to us. Black city in heaven. Then shall the chant of light make it pure.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, dear one. What can I do for you then? Not many of your people join our devotions. How nice. In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker, so let it. Now, if there is nothing else, farewell. Yes? What can I... A Grey Warden? You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tean Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws. Tean Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your present. Now, If there is nothing else, I cannot help you without risking the safety of the... Now, if... May the Maker...
From the shadows, comfort.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon, and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentioned. Thank you again, my lady. You have been
Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of life. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. Let those who seek redemption be delivered.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread? We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand. You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know.
It will be done. Yes.
Who are you? Can you protect us? I almost feel
I
sorry.
brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Defend itself from the darkspawn. Mother says we have to run before the bad men.
I hear those bandits are back again.
As if we needed more fighting here.
We
Don't you see how scared everyone is? As if we needed more fighting here.
Don't you
see how scared everyone is? As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf? Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, hey, hey now! Oh, there's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
I almost feel
Master
sorry for
Federon
the
runs us
Canary
miners
locked in that
hard.
cage.
Harder still since
Why won't you go
Ostergar.
home?
Maker's blessing to you. Greetings, milady. So, Terran Loghain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing? I brought my family to Lothering
As if
because I
we
thought
needed
it would
more
be safe.
fighting here. Don't you see how...
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance. Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless. They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army. Is there any reason to be happy? With the King dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it? It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
So how is it the Terran...
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap. The wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing. What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. Save my life. I assure you, I can handle myself. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf, but elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. The Maker told me to. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, And this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help. I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down. Indeed.
Gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now. They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more... Oh, right then, name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. There's knights from Redcliffe spread all over Ferelden on some kind of mission, but I hear that they're starting to be... More likely they got tired of searching for something that can't be found and abandoned their search. I wonder what Earl Eamon is gonna do without any knights. Anything else I can get you? Thank the Maker we didn't lose Tyrnlug. Anything else I can get you? I hear the Dwarven King is passed on. Oh, anything else I can get you? Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have. When Tyrnlug marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you. I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tyrn says. My grandfather served. Yours. What can I get you then? Luck speak.
Very well.
I'll not have any elves tracking dirt.
I want to go home.
Out, allow me.
I could do that for you.
Right away.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about. I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orle. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more. Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens. Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts make us blessings. Make us blessings upon you, Warden.
I'm trying to listen to the
Brought my
birds.
family
I'm
to
trying to
Lothering
speak
because
on
I
the
thought it
birds.
would be safe. You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food. Hardly. I may be a cantankerous old coot, but I'm not going to beggar everyone comes by for a loaf of bread. You're here about food. Take it up. I got other gear to sell. You did? Well, I don't know what to say. You're here. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board, but I don't suppose you know anything about poison. Well, my farm is far from town. And I'm not embarrassed to say I'm nervous. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else. Well, then those bleeding sad sots should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slip. Can you make poison or not? That's what Elder Miriam said. I just want to rest a little easier at night. I figured if I kept asking, I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
What the innkeep asks. He needs his coin to travel north.
As you say.
So can you surrender to a darkspawn? Do they take prisoners?
Aye.
I heard they just got slaves. Take you underground and make you work.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother before you became a Templar. No?
I never actually became a Templar. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens
Very well.
before I took my final vows.
Do you ever regret leaving the Chantry?
No, never. Do you?
Yeah. You may not. Is that more?
It used to get so quiet at the monastery that I would start screaming until one of the brothers came running. I would tell them that I was just checking. You never know, right?
No, I never did anything like that. I enjoyed the quiet.
Suit yourself. The look on their face was always priceless.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his... Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just... He can be a bit eccentric. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. I didn't mean to... I hope more soldiers make it out of Ostagar. So much tragedy.
It will be done. I could do that for you.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space. Speak up. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all the... I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of... All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll write all you need. Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. Thanks for the poultices. They may save some lives.
The blight has truly come, and the king is dead.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is? A few knights have come through here, searching for
They
some
say your
holy
mother is
artifact.
Clemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds.
They also say that
brother
washing your
Knight
feet in
Ostagar.
cold
My
water
family
catch
catch
cold in the
Lothering.
head. We all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one
Very well.
who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
A few knights have come
I
through
hear
here
those
searching for
bandits
some
back.
holy
Lothering
artifact.
because I thought
I
it
don't-
None of them stopped to help.
I almost feel sorry for the Kunari locked in that cage. It won't be able to defend itself from the Darkspawn.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming
to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
That marshman stole from me, I know it!
Maras Shokra Anan. You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? The people of a farm hold 8 humans, in addition to the children. I agree. Are you asking if I feel guilt, or if I... However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders. I waited for several days until the knights arrived. Because I wished to. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life. 20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most. Compared to your kind, maybe. Death will be my atonement. I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made. I would not, were I her. Farewell.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? Allow me. I could do that for you. Of course. Allow me. I could do that for you. Of course. As you say. Very well. Yes.
Now we get our Here comes trouble! Not quick!
Of course. Make them preserve us! Very well. As you say. It will be done.
Allow me.
It will be done.
I could do that for you. I shall.
Of course.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone! Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens? My, that does rather... No offence, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess. We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
As you say.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
More foes approach.
We were
As you like.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come... Here, there's enough gold to... Because I still don't have food to sell.
Cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Calenpot are all turning into demons.
They always say that, though.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champion.
Very well.
What is it?
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you.
It is good to see you.
Is there something I can do for you, then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them. He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger. The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Canary might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering, seek... Does the Maker see our plight? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this. The Chant of Light. Surely you know it. Perhaps you haven't heard these verses. The entire chant takes weeks to sing, and is only done straight through at the Grand Cathedral, and here we can only sing a few verses per week, and finish anew each first day. When the prophet Andraste, we gain his forgiveness by spreading Andraste's teachings. The Maker... Would you see someone's soul denied the Maker's light just for the misfortune of having been born outside the Chantry's influence? The revered Mother presides over the Chantry. May the...
Greetings, Grey Warden. What can I do for you? I was there at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children. The revered Mother ordered him caged. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations. Even the... You can ask the revered Mother. I say let him rot. The revered... Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
I hope more
Of the two
soldiers
of you
make
that
it.
remain, are you not the senior
So much
Grey Warden
tragedy.
here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. Out of one cage and into another, and in what endeavor am I to aid you? You are a Grey Warden. Even in the far north, we have heard the legends of their strength and skill. But I suppose not every legend is true. Set me free, and I will follow you against the Blight. I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed?
Oh, blast it. Oh, blast.
Yes. Vashaden.
Yes.
Is that all you got? I never liked this part.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, and the stars stood still. The winds, all was silent.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
You let out that creature they locked up for murdering those families.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here. Then you'd best clear. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the wardens betrayed King Kalen. Tern Logain? Betray Merrick's boy? Bah, your story needs a bit of work. Can't promise I'm gonna answer them. What isn't? Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone. You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's. He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns. Were? You mean they're gone? Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blight. Sir Bryant'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward. Don't let me...
I can't just pack up my whole farmhold and flee. The army will save us, won't they?
We had the coin to pay the toll for those bandits.
Don't hurt me.
Many didn't.
What can I get you then? I hear tell they held a funeral in Denerim for King Kalen. The Grand Cleric called for a full day of mourning. It's too bad they don't have anything else I can get you. Luck speed your way.
What can we do?
Just keep your head down, that's what. And you'll...
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
There's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of the forest? Much more interesting.
Sorry, I can't
To
talk.
you, perhaps.
I must watch
you
over
would
these
find
wagons.
the mosque. Growing upon a stone, interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates. Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought
You,
it was safe.
miss, what is your name?
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not...
Best get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there? No one else?
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.